Before we begin, turn off the lights and listen carefully, because tonight we are opening the door to 5 of the creepiest unexplained cases ever recorded. Some were caught in photographs, some were captured on video, and some left behind evidence so disturbing, people still argue about it decades later. But by the end of this video, you may not want to be alone. Welcome back to our channel. I'm your host, and tonight's stories are based on some of the most chilling real-life paranormal incidents ever recorded. If you enjoy real paranormal mysteries and unexplained stories like these, be sure to subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss a new video. In February 1959, a group of experienced hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, embarked on a challenging expedition in the Ural Mountains of Russia. The goal was to reach Otorten, a mountain about 10 kilometers away. However, when the group failed to return, a search and rescue operation was launched. The eerie discovery came on February 26, 1959, when a rescue team found the hikers' abandoned tent on Kholat Syakhl, the Mountain of the Dead. The tent was torn open from the inside, and all the group's belongings, including shoes and warm clothing, were left behind. The first signs of a chilling mystery. As the search continued, the frozen bodies of the hikers were found scattered in the snow. Some were only wearing underwear, and others had severe injuries, including a fractured skull and chest injuries consistent with a high-speed car crash. Strangely, there were no external signs of a struggle, and the tent's location suggested the hikers had fled in a panic. Photographs recovered from the scene added another layer of confusion. Some showed the hikers setting up camp and enjoying the journey, while others displayed eerie images of the surrounding wilderness. One photo in particular captured the silhouette of an unknown figure in the distance, fueling speculation about what had transpired. The official Soviet investigation concluded that the hikers died from a compelling unknown force, and the case was closed. However, the mystery of the Dyatlov Pass incident has persisted, with theories ranging from avalanches to military involvement and even extraterrestrial encounters. The photographs taken by the hikers serve as haunting reminders of a journey that went horribly wrong, leaving behind more questions than answers.
Before we jump into the next story, if you're enjoying the video, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Alright, let's move on to the next story.
In January 2013, 21-year-old Elisa Lam checked into the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. The last known footage of her alive was captured by the hotel's elevator surveillance camera. The video, now infamous, shows Lam behaving erratically, pressing multiple buttons, stepping in and out of the elevator, and gesturing as if having a conversation with someone unseen. What makes this footage particularly unsettling is Lam's bizarre and seemingly unexplainable actions. At times, she hides in the corner of the elevator, peeks out cautiously, and then resumes her erratic behavior. It's as if she is trying to escape an invisible threat or communicate with an entity beyond our perception. Days later, after guests complained about discolored water and low water pressure, Lam's body was discovered in one of the hotel's rooftop water tanks. The tank was secured with a heavy lid, leading to questions about how Lam could have ended up there on her own. The circumstances surrounding her death, combined with the eerie elevator video, sparked widespread speculation and numerous conspiracy theories. Theories ranged from mental health issues to foul play, and some even suggested paranormal involvement. The mysterious nature of Lam's behavior in the elevator video, coupled with the unexplained circumstances of her death, fueled public fascination and dread surrounding the Cecil Hotel. The Elisa Lam case serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes, reality can be more disturbing than fiction. Please note that these extended versions are fictionalized and elaborated for storytelling purposes. The events surrounding the Dyatlov Pass incident and the Elisa Lam case remain open to interpretation and debate. In the midst of the chaos and despair of World War I, a photograph taken in 1919 by Sir Victor Goddard seemed like a simple group portrait of a Royal Air Force squadron stationed at the HMS Daedalus. Little did the subjects know that this photograph would become a haunting testimony to the inexplicable and the supernatural. The squadron, led by Sir Victor Goddard, had experienced a tragic loss just days before the photo was taken. A mechanic named Freddie Jackson had met his demise in a gruesome accident involving an airplane propeller. Stricken with grief, the squadron gathered to immortalize their unity in the photograph, not realizing that they would inadvertently capture the spectral presence of their fallen comrade. As the photograph was developed, a peculiar detail emerged in the background. Behind the members of the squadron, there appeared the unmistakable face of Freddie Jackson, unmistakable to those who knew him. The transparent visage of Jackson's face, donned in his RAF uniform, peered solemnly over the shoulders of his living colleagues. Sir Victor Goddard, upon noticing this eerie anomaly, was not only taken aback but also felt a chilling sense of the supernatural. The ghostly apparition of Freddie Jackson, seemingly unaware of his own demise, manifested itself in the photograph, creating a lasting imprint of the spectral realm on the tangible reality of war. The news of the ghostly photograph spread quickly through the ranks of the RAF, and it became a source of both fascination and trepidation. The image was regarded as evidence of life beyond the grave, a lingering presence that defied the boundaries between life and death. The eerie tale of Freddie Jackson's ghost persisted, and the photograph found its way into paranormal lore. Some speculated that Jackson's spirit, unable to depart from the camaraderie and duty he cherished, lingered on, leaving an indelible mark on the collective memory of his squadron. Whether one views the photograph as a remarkable coincidence or a glimpse into the supernatural, the ghost of Freddie Jackson remains a haunting legacy from a time when the horrors of war collided with the unexplainable, blurring the lines between the corporeal and the ethereal in the annals of paranormal history. In the early 20th century, tuberculosis ran rampant, claiming countless lives and leading to the construction of sanatoriums dedicated to treating the afflicted. Among these institutions, Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky, stands out not only for its historical significance but also for the chilling tales of paranormal activity that have echoed through its halls. Built in 1910, Waverly Hills was initially designed to accommodate tuberculosis patients and provide them with fresh air and sunlight, believed to be crucial for their recovery. However, as the disease spread, the sanatorium became a place of immense suffering and death. The sheer volume of lives lost within its walls has contributed to the persistent belief that Waverly Hills is haunted by the tormented souls of those who perished. The sanatorium's most famous feature is the Body Chute, or the Death Tunnel, a 500-foot underground tunnel used to transport deceased patients discreetly to awaiting hearses. It is said that the souls of the departed linger in this macabre passageway, forever bound to the place of their final journey. Countless reports of apparitions, disembodied voices, and unexplained footsteps have been documented by those who have ventured into Waverly Hills. Paranormal investigators have captured chilling photographs and recordings, adding to the mystique surrounding the sanatorium. One particularly eerie video emerged from an investigation inside Waverly Hills. As the investigators explored the abandoned halls, they recorded strange shadows, unexplained noises, and glimpses of ghostly figures. In one instance, the sound of children laughing echoed through the desolate corridors, despite the absence of any living children. The video also showcased an unsettling encounter in one of the patient rooms. A door slammed shut on its own, and the investigators, visibly shaken, attempted to communicate with the unseen presence responsible for the disturbance. The air in the room felt charged with an otherworldly energy, leaving a lasting impression on those who witnessed the event. While skeptics may dismiss these occurrences as mere coincidences or the result of environmental factors, the collective weight of the reported experiences has solidified Waverly Hills Sanatorium as a hotbed of paranormal activity. The lingering echoes of despair and the countless souls who met their end within its walls continue to weave a haunting narrative, turning Waverly Hills into a place where the line between the living and the dead blurs, leaving those who enter to confront the spectral remnants of a bygone era.
Before we jump into the next story, if you're enjoying the video, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. All right, let's move on to the next story.
In the quiet town of Amityville, on Long Island, New York, a stately Dutch colonial house became the focal point of one of the most infamous and terrifying hauntings in American history. The events that transpired at 112 Ocean Avenue continue to fuel nightmares and speculation to this day. The story began in 1975 when George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, moved into the seemingly idyllic home. Unbeknownst to them, the house had a dark past. A year prior, a gruesome tragedy unfolded as Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered 6 members of his family within its walls. The Lutzes were undeterred by the history, but their dreams of a peaceful home were soon shattered. Shortly after moving in, the Lutzes claimed to experience a series of disturbing and paranormal phenomena. Unexplained odors, mysterious cold spots, and strange sounds plagued the household. The family began to witness unsettling apparitions, including a demonic entity with glowing red eyes that seemed to defy the laws of the physical world. The nightmarish occurrences reached their peak when a local priest, Father Ray Pecoraro, was called to bless the house. During the blessing, the priest allegedly heard a guttural voice commanding him to get out. The malevolent force seemed to intensify, driving the Lutzes to the brink of despair. The eerie events were not limited to personal experiences. They were also captured in a series of chilling photographs taken by paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, who were called in to assess the situation. One photograph in particular showed a spectral boy peering out from the darkness, his eyes wide with an otherworldly malevolence. The Amityville horror story was catapulted into the public consciousness with the release of Jay Anson's book, The Amityville Horror, followed by a series of films. Skeptics questioned the veracity of the claims, suggesting that the haunting was a fabrication for financial gain. However, the Lutzes maintained the authenticity of their experiences until their deaths. Whether one believes the Lutzes' account or dismisses it as a well-crafted hoax, the Amityville Horror remains a chilling tale that has left an indelible mark on popular culture. The images captured during the investigation, combined with the family's harrowing narrative, have embedded the malevolent presence of 112 Ocean Avenue into the annals of supernatural lore, inviting individuals to contemplate the thin veil that separates the living from the lingering echoes of the past.